Hi everyone, I'm Whitney and this is Come Home for Comfort. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about 5 ways that you can save money on all 3 meals during vacation. So here we go. Number 1 is to bring your own breakfast. Breakfast is easily the easiest meal to eat on the go or to bring supplies with you. You can bring cereal, you can get little cartons of milk that are shelf stable. Costco, I think even Aldi carries things like that, like chocolate milk that's shelf stable, just the little cartons for children, juice, things like that. You can travel with granola. You could even make little yogurt parfaits that you could take with you, or pick them up at the store too. That's even cheaper than eating breakfast on the go. There's so many little things you can bring with you, especially if you have a cooler that you travel with in your car, that you can just eat your breakfast on the go. You could do oatmeal with just getting hot water at the hotel or at a gas station. Can you get hot water at a gas station? I'm not sure. Anyway, oatmeal is a great thing to keep on the go, but especially things like yogurt, granola bars. You could bring muffins that you made from home. All those kind of things travel pretty well, are most of the time are shelf stable, and you could just keep them in your bag and eat on the go. As a coffee drinker, coffee is really important. I have to have it first thing in the morning, and it's not always available. My husband is not a coffee drinker, so he's not going to think about that. He's not going to go out and get coffee for us in the morning. And it's easy to save money on coffee by just bringing it with you. You could either, in the summertime, I like to just travel with a batch of cold brew coffee that I've made on my own. I have a video all about how I make cold brew coffee, and I'll link that for you. You could travel with cold brew, and then you can either use that to make hot coffee or iced coffee. You could travel with already prepared iced coffee, or you can even just bring your own coffee grounds and the shelf-stable creamer singles that you could use in the event that the hotel has a coffee maker, or you could travel with that. With a French press, there's so many ways to have coffee on the go, and if it is important to you as it is to me, you're gonna make sure you got coffee on the go, right? Number 2 is to eat your big meal of the day at lunchtime. So if you're traveling somewhere like to the beach, you're gonna wanna have seafood while you're traveling. So do that at lunchtime, because most restaurants have a cheaper lunch menu than they do a dinner menu. So just go online, look at their menus, see what their deals are. You could also look ahead for Groupons, that kind of thing, for local restaurants, and get really good local flavor when you're at a destination vacation somewhere like that. But anywhere you go, even like Texas Roadhouse or Chili's, places like that are chains that you can find most places, they have cheaper menus at lunch. So if you're gonna eat out, do it at lunch. And then my number 3 tip is to keep it light for supper. So if you've eaten out your big meal for lunch, then at supper time you could just do sandwiches. If you're staying in a place that has a kitchen or a refrigerator, you could bring lunch meat and things like that. Or even if you're still going to eat out for dinner, just do a pizza, or even doing something lighter is going to be cheaper. So if you already had your big meal, keep it light for supper, and that will help you to save on vacation meals. Number 4 is to bring your own snacks. I'm always just appalled at how much it costs to buy a snack in a gas station. When we travel and we run in to use the restroom, if I'm waiting or just walking around for a minute, I'm always just amazed at how expensive it is, even to buy a drink or something like that in a gas station. So always travel with your own snacks, and even to bring things that you don't normally eat at home. If you're not a family that eats a lot of candy or sweets, to bring things like that just to make it a treat, as opposed to the treat having to be buying expensive gas station snacks. You can get prepackaged things. I have a video where I shopped at Aldi and spent very little money putting together baskets for people that were traveling, like little hospitality baskets, and you can see in that video, which I will link for you, some really cute things you can get at Aldi very inexpensively that travel really well. Number 5, this doesn't work for everyone, but this is a good idea if you're traveling with family and you're staying somewhere that has a kitchen. Number 5 is to work together with your family to co-op your meals. So last year, my family traveled together, and we all met 3 couples with children. My sister has children. We met in a place that had a large kitchen. It was fully stocked with plates and all the cookware, pans, pots and pans, all that kind of stuff. And so we split up the responsibility, and my sister made breakfast, I made all the lunches, and my mom made all the dinners. That just worked out better for the 3 of us. We all bought our own groceries and brought those things to the place where we were staying, and then we just took the responsibility to make those meals for everyone that was there. And it does take a little bit of planning. It's extra work, of course. It's harder than going out to a restaurant as far as you have to do the planning and make the meal yourself. But when you have small children that are on like a pretty heavy schedule, like with napping, or they're not even big enough to sit up at a restaurant, that just works out so much better to be able to stay right in the place in the condo where you are staying and not have to travel anywhere, fight traffic. It just is much easier. So if that works for your family, it's a huge savings for all meals. Even if you just did it for one meal of the day, that would even be a huge savings. And it's a lot less stressful to be able to eat right there where you're staying. So try that if you haven't. I actually have a blog post all about how we did that, and I will link that for you above and below as well, so you can check that out if you're interested. So there you go, 5 ways to save on all 3 meals during vacation. I hope this was helpful for you. And of course, again, if you have extra tips that I did not mention, please leave them down below so I can learn from you. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. So I will link that for you as well below and above. I forget what I'm doing.